Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello grade 2s and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My Family and Summer. But before we do any lessons, boys and girls, it's very important for us to sanitize. Remember, when we are sanitizing, we are showing that we are responsible boys and girls who care and trying hard not to get coronavirus. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. Well done. For today's lesson, we will be talking about even and odd numbers and addition. For our first exercise today, boys and girls, let us turn to page 21. On page 21, we are going to be doing even and odd numbers. Now we are going to be coloring our odd numbers in green and our even numbers in blue. Then after that, you are going to draw a circle around the odd numbers. Now, I would like to remind you what odd numbers and even numbers look like. Let's take a look at the board. So our odd numbers always have or end with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. That is because they are going to be important for us to see which ones are the odd ones. Now, if I have 1 here, that means any number that ends with 1 is an odd number. For example, the number 11 is an odd number because it ends with 1. Then we have 3. So that means any number that ends with 3 is an odd number. For example, 13 is an odd number because it ends with 3. So remember, our odd numbers end with 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Then our even numbers end with either 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. That means at the end of a number, if you see any of these, then it is an even number. For example, the number 14. Now we know the number 14 is an even number because it ends with a 4, which is part of the even number family. So take your time and remember we're only using 2 colors. We are going to be using green for the odd numbers and blue for the even ones. And then at the bottom of that exercise, it's asking you to circle only odd numbers. It has even given you an example of the number 13. Now, before you do that one, let us now explain what is on page 22. On page 22, we are building. And how are we building? By filling in the missing numbers to complete the houses. Now it looks like the first one is for house number 10. And I am going to show you how we're going to build the bricks for house number 10. Let's take a look at the board. So I have tried to build a little bit of house number 10 for you, and this is what we're going to do. Instead of us trying to figure out by adding and subtracting, we are going to use what is called counting on. Now the first one is very easy because if we count on from 10 to get to 10, our answer would be 0. So we are going to put a 0. I'd like you to put a 0 in the first box. So now we know that we are done with this one. The next one has a 7. So we're going to start counting from the next number to 7 so that we can get to 10. Our 7 is here. So let us start counting. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. So we know that in order for us to build this brick, we need to put a 3. And now that part of our house is done. The next one says 4. So we are going to start counting after 4 so that we can get to 10. So we have our 4 here and we're going to count. Let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Now I want you to try and start by saying 1 on the 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our answer for this brick is 6. Then the next one has a 6 already. Now, if you are clever boys and girls, you know that we are trying to get to 10. And this one is the same as this one. But just to be sure, let us check. Now we are going to start counting after 6, going to 10. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our answer is 4. Now you are going to do the rest of these by yourselves. Remember to use your number line to take your time because any number that you have, 3 and 7, need to come up to 10. The same can be said for the next house for number 12. Please take your time. You can check by adding the numbers together. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. 6 plus 4 equals 10. And 10 plus 0 equals 10. Have fun. Take your time. Remember the rules of the odd numbers and the even numbers as well. And I will see you just now after our short advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list. for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn, and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of our lesson. And boys and girls, remember, practice, practice, practice. That way you will know everything you need to know. So now it is time for us to sanitize. Remember, we sanitize so that we can show everyone around us that we care and that we are responsible boys and girls. Remember that your hands need to be dry before you touch anything else. Well done. I wonder though, I want to go outside, but I can't see our special friend Sashi. Sashi, where are you? There you are, Sashi. So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you so much for joining us today and goodbye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF for Every Child, My Zone Online School, and Amos Meerkat Syllabus.